Hi Metalheads, willkommen zum Metal Forever Show Nummer 540 am 3.3.2023. Schön, dass ihr dabei seid zur letzten Show in dieser Woche und es war eine geile Woche bisher und ich bin sicher, das wird heute ein geiler Abschluss dieser Woche. Ja, heute eine Band aus Ungarn, ein gewaltig Beef in der Sache, muss ich schon sagen. Super cool, 3 Alben werden wir heute besprechen und davon hören. Und wenn ich sage Beef, dann meine ich jetzt nicht das ungarische Rindsgulasch, das ich jetzt sehr liebe. Nein, das ist Metal aus Budapest, aus Ungarn heute. Sehr, sehr cool. Craig Sänger ist heute da und wird Rede und Antwort stellen. So, liebe Freunde, für alle, die denken, der hört sich aber heute ein bisschen komisch an, ein bisschen verschnupft. Ich bin verschnupft, ich bin vollgeballert mit Medikamenten, dass ich die Show durchstehen kann. Ich war nämlich heute schon fiebrig, aber es geht. Wir rocken das Ding. Kein Problem. Werde wir am Wochenende mich auskurieren. So schaut es aus, dass wir am Montag wieder on fire sind. So, bevor es losgeht, alle unsere lieben Zuschauer, wie immer, bei YouTube, bei Facebook rüber. Ich sehe schon die ersten Likes poppen auf. Die Sendung wird immer abgebrochen bei Facebook. Leider muss ich immer wieder erwähnen, bitte, und damit ihr nicht denkt, die Show wäre zu Ende. Nein. YouTube geht bis zum bitteren Ende, nämlich auch noch in der Aftershow heute. Natürlich wieder eine lange Aftershow mit vielen Gewinne. Unser Fanclub kann wieder gewinnen heute. Jawohl. Froner hat wieder geile Sachen ausgesucht. Und schon mal danke an alle Bands, die uns wieder was geschickt haben. Heute wieder neues Zeug. Super cool. So, ihr draußen auf Facebook, rüber zu YouTube. Und wenn ihr schon mal auf YouTube seid, gleich mal ein Like da lassen. Alle hier mal, habt ihr schon geliked. Gleich mal jetzt auf den Like-Button drücken. Das Biest muss gefüttert werden. Algorithmus muss gefüttert werden. Ganz wichtig. Und wenn ihr dann Lust habt, könnt ihr auch noch abonnieren und dann die Glocke betätigen und dann seid ihr immer dabei. Wir haben von Montag bis Freitag ab 20 Uhr Metal vom Feinsten. Und heute Metal vom Feinsten aus Ungarn. Red Swamp sind unsere Gäste. Freut mich total. So, aber los geht's wieder. Die hauen wieder noch anderen jetzt raus. Die geben richtig Gas. Ich hoffe, dass wir sie irgendwann mal in der Sendung haben. Ich finde sie cool. Ein cooler Anfang für die Show, würde ich sagen. All for Metal. Schon wieder ein neuer Song draußen. Fast wöchentlich kommt da was raus. Raise Your Hammer. Das ist doch einmal eine Aussage, oder? Hier ist All for Metal und willkommen in der METALHEADS FOREVER Rockcast Show.
Of dawn reveals the world on fire. Home of the gods fell victim to the flames. The rage is on, revenge will take you higher. No chariot is on its way. On this battlefield of hope, you are standing all alone. Give us freedom. Raise your hammer. Have sunk in deadly oceans. We lost our homes, we'll never lose our faith. the world we know, a burden on your shoulders. In you we trust to steer our fate. On this battlefield of hope, you are standing all alone. Give us freedom. Or raise your hammer, thunder over the northern sky. Or raise your hammer, the lightning strikes. Or raise your hammer, serpents killed in the final fight. By the venom you must die. Across the land and stormy sea, you spread the ancient saga. The folk of Midgard won't be seized. Thor, raise your hammer! Thor, raise your hammer! Thunder over the northern sky. Thor, raise your hammer! The lightning strikes. Thor, raise your hammer! Serpents killed in the final fight. By the venom you must die. Across the land as stormy sea, you spell the ancient saga. The folk of Midgard won't be seized. Your soul will set us free.
All for Metal, raise your hammer. Jawohl, heute kommt der Hammer aus Ungarn. Jawohl. So, aber bevor es losgeht, erstmal ein Hallo an die ganzen Metalheads, die hier jetzt schon im Chat sind und alle, wo vor der Tür stehen. Seid so lieb, loggt euch ein, schreibt mit. Ihr könnt Fragen stellen an die Band heute oder an Greg, an den Sänger natürlich. Und ja, alle da draußen, seid willkommen zur Show. So, los geht's. Ich freue mich jetzt auf Red Swamp und Goddamn vom Album Time to Die von 2022. Hier sind Red Swamp und dann gleich in Farbe im Interview.
The whiskey I've been swilling is out like the soil. Nothing we planned persist to survive the divine. Bad enough without your law looking down. I was built to persist to survive the divine. So I said, goddamn, save your thoughts and prayers. I don't want your help. I said, goddamn, save your thoughts and prayers. I don't want your help. I don't want your help.
Save your thoughts and prayers, I don't want your help.
I don't want your help.
Hell yeah. Red Swamp, goddamned. And now, welcome to the show, vocalist Greg from Red Swamp.
Hey everybody, hi Richie. Nice to be here. I appreciate
Nice to
the
see
opportunity.
you. Nice to see you again after a great conversation already.
Yeah, for sure. I hope
Today we have something new. We have
Yeah.
a premiere today. Now we have headlines. That's mean now we can put underneath the name vocals, for example. So it's going to be much easier in the future. This is new from StreamYard. Thank you, StreamYard. It's getting better and better. Greg, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
And what
Good to
can
be
I
here.
say? Fantastic band. I had a
Thank you.
really good time to prepare the show, and I prepared songs from 3 albums actually. Yes.
Yep. Yeah. All of our albums, all 3 of our albums. I'm the one representing the band, but I made sure that the guys were represented behind me. So
Yes.
if you want to get into why they look the way they do, then we can talk about that later on as well.
We will. First of all, I was impressed about your English, and now you
Thank you.
told me you actually you had a great time in the States. Tell me.
I lived there for about 3 years when I was 9 to 12 years old. So I guess it was like a good time, like a good time to pick up or not have an accent, basically. So it's basically my second language or my other first language. I moved back to Hungary since then for a long time, but I've tried to maintain it. I read a lot in English and I listen to a lot of English stuff. I rarely get the chance to practice it, so thank you for the opportunity for that as well.
Yeah, it's great. I wasn't even sure you're from Hungary. Maybe you're from the States, but now it makes sense why your English is so fluent and you said without accent. Very, very cool. Red Swamp. I don't know where I put you guys. This in one thing, it's a kick-ass rock and roll. It's metal. It's groove metal. It's stoner even.
Yes.
There's everything a little bit inside in Red Swamp. But before we talk about Red Swamp and how everything came together and the story history, I always want to know who is here, how you became a singer, what band was your influence, the magic moment you wanted to be on stage. Go back to your childhood and let us know how everything started with Greg, the vocalist for Red Swamp.
I appreciate the question. It's a good one. I think way before I started singing, it was I think a love of presenting in front of an audience. I had a really great teacher when I was way back in elementary school in Hungary. I used to do drama stuff. I used to do stage stuff, more acting, I guess. Read poems. I was an actor in Hungarian radio, like a child actor when I was 7 or 8 years old.
Radio or TV?
Radio acting and also dubbing. Like for example, I was dubbing a German TV show into Hungarian here in Hungary, and then
Synchronizer, sort like
sorry,
like a synchronizer.
Yeah, synchronizing, exactly.
Yeah.
So and then we moved to America, and I don't remember doing much of that there. I think it was more about fitting in and just trying to find myself. But when we came back from the States, I continued in an American school here in Hungary. It was a Christian school. It was for missionaries, kids. that American missionaries who were living in Hungary and brought their kids, but they accepted everyone else. So it was like it was a really small amount of kids in 12 grades. So it was about 120 kids in 12 grades. So we had about 6 or 7 kids in a grade. I was, I think, in 6th grade then. I was about 13 years old. And it was a religious school. It was a Christian school, which I was aware of at the time of Christianity and stuff, but I didn't think of it like that, or I didn't think of myself as religious. I don't think of myself as religious now, but then I did. But they were basically responsible, I think. They had a really, really good community, and they put a lot of effort into building and maintaining that community. And in 6th grade, my music class was basically pick an instrument and spend a year learning it. So I was like, yeah, trumpet. And to this day, I'm not really sure why I chose the trumpet, but I started playing the trumpet and I started learning the trumpet and I really loved it.
Which is very good for a vocalist, you know.
Yeah, I think so. For breath-wise is for sure.
Yes. Ronnie James Dio is actually a very good example.
Is he? I didn't
Yes.
even know. I didn't know. I knew Flea from the Red Hot Chili Peppers played the trumpet, but I didn't know Dio did as well. But yeah, I think so.
50s.
Yeah, and so that was that. But we had stage shows there as well. You know, we put on plays. We had something we call chapel, where it's basically gospel singing, what people can be familiar with. And I had solos given to me, which I realize now was maybe because I understood pitch, or I felt pitch better maybe than most kids, but I didn't realize it at the time. So that was, I think, the first time that I was like, wow, music, this is really something that I can get behind. And I left that school, but I went to a drama school after that for stage acting. And I started falling out of love with acting, but I started falling in love with singing.
And now the magic moment, what brought you to hard rock or rock, whatever it was?
Good question. I think I can pinpoint the seminal moment was The Offspring, if you can imagine, the punk band. They had the album Americana, which was a really popular album. I think it was about 96, 97, maybe. I'm not sure about the date, so nobody throw stones, please. but it was around that time that they came out, and I remember just really latching onto that. Something about it really grabbed me.
And Offspring is also a part of a Red Swamp somehow.
Is it?
Yes, a little bit. You know, it's not.
I think I thought of myself as like a punk kid. I listened to punk rock a lot back then, and I think that's like when you're when you're in your teenage years. I think punk rock speaks to you a lot, the rebelliousness and just being rebellious about everything, and no one knows it better than I do stuff. And I think that was the Offspring for me at that time. And through them, I got introduced to a lot of hard rock and metal acts from America. Basically I think around when I was 18, and I started listening to a whole variety of American stuff and European stuff, System of Down, Deftones, Pantera. System of Down is I think basically my favorite metal band still.
All
that
right.
I can
Now
say.
slowly makes sense.
Faith No More as well. I can't believe I left them out, but Faith No More was like a revelation to me, because I listened to metal bands and they always had the growling and it was really tough and stuff. But Faith No More was like, what, you can do that in metal? You can have like an
But
acid
Faith No
jazz
More have Epic, for example, the song
Of
Faith No
course.
More.
Yeah.
This is a great tune, which
Yeah.
for me was not so easy, because I was a metalhead from the
Yeah.
80s. You know, for
It's
me
rap
was
metal,
like,
isn't it? It's rap metal.
yeah,
Epic
yes,
is
yes,
basically rap metal.
but for me it was hard to cope with this.
I
But
understand.
I must say, after I appreciate more this like Pearl Jam or
Right.
Soundgarden or
Yeah.
Faith No More. That's what the good ones. I see already we have some guests. They are
Okay.
coming from your camp. Here is
Okay.
the first one.
Yeah, Smoke. Hey guys, Smoke for sure. Smoke is how our fans and we communicate, basically.
All right.
Choco Metal. Yeah. See you,
And
Tommy.
Hugi says hello to you, the man
Hey,
with the
Huggy,
great
how
head.
you doing? Great picture, man. That's a walking
Then,
picture as well. I hope you
of
caught
course,
us last year.
Thomas says hello. Lormi
Hey,
says
Thomas.
hello.
Lormi as well.
Peter
These are
Klaus
all
says
great
hello.
pictures. Love these pictures, man.
Then we have one from your camp,
Hey, man.
Smook.
Smoke.
Smook.
Smoke is, yeah, we're a stoner band, so, it gets
All right, here we
afternoon.
go now. Here we go. Red Swan, babies. All right. Give me a short introduction about the 2022 album. We will talk later about the album because we have more tracks of this fantastic
Yep.
album.
Thank you.
Goddamn, the first track. Give me a short introduction before we go right away to the 2018 album.
Okay. Time to Die was
No, the Time to Die.
basically
You tell me later because we have more songs
okay.
of the album. No, the
You
song.
want only the song
Goddamn, yeah.
around the song. Goddamn was basically, I think, finished instrumentally when I got it. The guys had the riffs all laid out, the build-ups were there, so I just got it, and that's for me, that's like the easiest way to write lyrics and vocals is when I know the beginning and end from where we're going and where we're going. So I think it was one of the, aside from the title track Time to Die, I think it was like the easiest track to just write lyrically. And I knew I wanted, because it was like, if you listen to the lyrics, it's like a little bit of like a post-apocalyptic feel, like sort of like a Mad Max vibe and stuff. And I think that we wanted the whole album to be that way because we were, this was before COVID hit, when we were conceptualizing the album, and we came up with the title itself. So Goddamn fit into that, which was like basically what would I feel as a person if I was just like a dude who maybe somehow lived through a whatever nuclear bomb or somewhere, and you just go outside of your house and there's like just dust and desert, and you're trying to smoke your little whatever that's left, and you're trying to drink whatever that's left, and you're just looking at the sky going, what the fuck happened here and why did it happen? So I think that's basically Goddamn. I think it also has like a small religious connotation with that, like bad enough without your Lord looking down. It's like this was bad enough without like a big bad thing happening, but it happened anyway. So I hope that's not what we're looking forward to, but that's what it looked like.
Really not.
Right.
All right, that's actually what I want. Short introduction, really short stories about the songs, so people get to know. Für alle da draußen, I switch to German a little bit because our many of our listeners and viewers, they are not so good in English, so it's here's the link. Wenn ihr was von Red Swan bestellen wollt, das geht über die Facebook-Page und hier ist der Link. And here we go.
I understood that.
How good is your German?
My German, it's nicht good. Nicht good. I'll tell. I have a phrase that my father taught me that I actually say at our German language concerts. It's not very PC, but it goes vor dem Essen, nach dem Ficken, Händen waschen nicht vergessen, which I think is a very important message that people have to know and relay. But
I hope you understand what ficken means.
Yeah, I do.
That's when I always said, if you come to Germany first time, and how you greet them, say fick dich. That's good.
Yeah.
Even you're on the border, you go, you give the passport, fick dich. There's
Fick
a
dich.
thank you very much. Welcome to Germany. Yeah.
We went
All
to
right.
Wacken last year. You know what? It worked.
Right to the jail. Here we go. So we go right to the next to the second album from 2018, if I'm correct. It's
Right.
Desert Drive, and the great song Castaways. I don't know why I always think about Tom Hanks when I hear
That's
Castaways.
the movie. It's what it's called.
You would tell me
It's a missed opportunity because we could have had like something like Wilson or something like just
that's right. Let me
down-
know what is the backside to Castaways later on. We listen now. Here's Red Swamp from the album Desert Drive. Here's Castaways. Attack. First question. I'm wondering what happened with this rooster and the cat.
What
is
happened
the
to them?
backstory?
They got
Yeah,
stuffed.
Okay. Why?
You'll
What is
see.
the role in the history of Red Swamp to have a rooster on
It's a
the
good
stage?
question. We have I don't know, we don't do it much anymore, but at that time around the second album we had this stuffed animal a stable that we used to bring with us to all our shows to do a bit of, stage decorating, I guess. And we have two foxes, we have roosters, we have a wild cat. I think we're saving up for a stuffed bear, but it's a bit more costly to have and to bring around with us. The background was that we were at we called it a creative camp, where we would basically like rent out a big house far away from everywhere, where we can have loud sessions and write songs and do drugs and stuff like that, and have a good time basically. And it was
It was a beat camp.
yeah, for sure. But I think it was a bit of shrooms at this point, where we were just, if you search badly stuffed animals or bad taxidermy on Google, you're gonna find the most hilariously bad taxidermy, like stuffed animal shit that you can find. And it was just like 2, 3, 4 solid hours of us just crying, laughing at these pictures of these really, really badly stuffed animals. And I think it just ballooned from there. We're gonna play, I think, our song "Waste," the video for our song "Waste," which expands upon this a little bit.
We have later. So
Yeah.
keep it for
Yeah,
waste. We have it.
so that's the video to watch out for concerning the stuffed animals, because that concept was basically based on that night where we were just crying, dying, laughing of seeing these really, really badly stuffed animals, and we thought it would be a good stage prop.
Für alle, wenn ihr wissen wollt, was Stuffed Animals sind, ausgestopfte Tiere. Bloß, dass der Twist jetzt wieder ist. Jetzt, what he's talking about. So, Stuffed Animal. Yeah. All right. Cool. Castaways. So, has nothing to do with Tom Hanks.
No Tom Hanks in Castaways. I think it was more like a little bit of like a society kind of, I don't know, like, I think it might have been the way I felt at the time, like cast out of society, the way I viewed myself at that time, or viewed someone else. I can't remember every single thing from about 5 years ago when I wrote it, but I think it might have only just been like, oh, this is good, it's a good theme to write a song around, but it might have had something to do with my feelings. And I remember we spent a lot of time on the chorus, where we had like a huge riff, but it took away from the vocals, and we didn't want that. We wanted like this epic chorus with the backing vocals screaming, hard waves, blah blah blah, the song We Crash and stuff like that, because I wanted to involve the guys, our guitarist and our bass guitarist, to be involved on stage as well and start doing backing vocals, at least screaming, or these shouts and screams. So we spent a lot of time on that, and basically what you hear in the song is us going at the end, just like do the most basic thing you can find. And if you listen to the song, the chorus is basically just one note in the beginning, but it opens up. But it worked the best for the song, and we spent a lot of time on that. And that was actually written by our then new guitarist, who came into the band and gave us 2 songs on Desert Drive. The other one is Leech. If you want, you can check that out later. It's
you have a lot of songs to check out, I tell you.
Yeah, for sure. But he contributed 2 songs to that album, and one of them was Castaways, and that was a really like a great way to cooperate with someone new to the band. And he gave us a good riff, and he gave us like a good song structure. And then Zoli, our founding then guitarist, just basically took it and made it swampy.
All right. Cool song.
Thank you.
It. This was from Desert Drive. And everything is still available?
Yeah.
The second one? Yeah. On
For sure.
Facebook. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you mean like a handheld copy? Like a physical copy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we have a couple of CDs lying around. not many, but
That brings me to the point. I ask you. You see, our fan club is ready once again on duty. Many are working today, still like Heike. So, liebe Heike, falls du später siehst, wir grüßen dich. I ask you, I promote you as good as possible, and I ask you for a little fan package, and you said no.
Oh, right. I said, no way.
No
Fuck
way.
that.
Motherfucker.
No
You said
merch.
yes.
No merch for
Immediately you
anyone.
said yes.
Right. Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
All right.
Anything you need.
Of course you said yes. That's cool. Very, very cool. Thank you so much. And yeah,
It's the least, man.
that's
Hope you
very,
guys
very
wear
cool.
it. I hope you'll. I mean,
Because
I
our
see you
people,
wearing your own shirt, but,
appreciate,
yeah.
our people appreciate really, you know. So,
Ja.
wir bekommen was von der Band, so lasst uns was auch für die Band tun und holt euch das Zeug. Holt euch das geile Merchandise, was ihr habt. Let's go to your first album. But before we talk about very strange name for me, Tisazipi.
Yep.
Tisazipi.
Yeah, you know, I mean, you're familiar with Mississippi, which is close to. It's it's the American South. It's basically, if you listen to our first album, Mississippi, which great pronunciation, by the way, thank you. It's no, I wasn't being glib. I'm sorry.
I was what the hell? Is it Tzatziki or is this Thessaloniki? What
Tisa,
happened here?
the beginning of that word, Tisa, it's a river in Hungary. It's a big river in Hungary. It's one of our most
okay.
rivers. I'm sure you know the Duna, the Danube River here. in
Donau.
Hungary. Yeah, Danube. Danube.
That is
of course.
for my
That's our most
hometown.
known, yeah, it's our most known river, but Tisa is also a really great and big river here in Hungary. But it's I think it's outside of the capital, the same way Mississippi is not the capital part of America, but represents the South, represents the fringe type of thing outside of the big cities. So Mississippi was a way to convey that, I guess, and worked well with our sound. Just southern, swampy, metal-y shit that's a little bit tied to Hungary.
I tell you something. When I did my very first show, my only show in Budapest in the 90s, I was blown away by the beauty of you girls. Holy shit.
Yeah.
What the hell? What's happened here? This was like a beauty contest, one by one, all in metal, all in leather jackets and on big hair. Holy moly. I remember very well what happened later
We
on.
get that a lot. I think what we get is Budapest is really pretty. The girls are really pretty, and we're number one in porn in the world.
In porn?
Actress-wise, yep. People come here to shoot with our really, really, really pretty women.
Yeah. Holy moly! I tell you what, this was on another level. This was not like we knew in Bavaria.
I live here, so I can tell you it hasn't changed. So come back soon.
Sodom and Gomorrah in Budapest, I can tell you. Holy! And actually, what is funny, I left out in my book the story from Budapest. Why I left it out? I have Czechoslovakia was also very cool. I should bring it in the next book.
Yeah, I was gonna say next book.
Holy man, this was better than the money we got, because we got no money actually. I remember we get a lot to eat and to drink, but no money. A little bit money, maybe for cousin. But
That's
later on,
the same as well.
the package was perfect. So this was a sweet paradise, not because the next song is bitter paradise.
Right.
From the first album. But now I would say, before we talk about the song, how Red Swamp became a band. Who was the trigger? Who was the founder?
The founder, I think I consider myself a founder, but it has to be said that the guy you see, this guy right here, this
big guy.
Yeah, the big guy, the handsome guy with the pothead beanie on his head. He was one of the founding members, and Zoli, Berecki Zoli, who's unfortunately not with the band anymore. He quit last year, but he was also the founding member. They approached me after I split with my band. Then I had this big show, we were ending things with my then metal band, and they came to me after the concert and they said that they were thinking of doing like a Pantera Down style band or music, and if I was interested, and I was like, yeah, show me what you got. And they sent over their riffs and the songs that they've been working on, which is Tisasipi, basically. I'm not sure. Holy Burden was another one, and maybe Sound of the Fist, like 3 songs, and I was like blown away. It sounded so good even for a demo, and the riffs were really awesome. And I never had a chance up until then to work in a more classic metal, or sing in a more classic metal style, or just try myself in that. So I was like, fuck yeah, of course. And that was in 2015. So we started just jamming and working on songs right away, and basically spent like half a year just really working on three or 4 songs, and put together like a 3-song EP. And actually, we won a talent competition for our first 2 concerts with the band. Was 2 rounds of a talent competition that we won. So that was like a really good,
I'm not
like
wondering why.
kick.
It's a cool band right there, So let's listen to Bitter Paradise. It's a cool song, and this is the beginning, actually. You can say that's the beginning of a band. Here we go, Bitter Paradise from Tisasipi. Here we go.
Remember
Holy shit. Heavy as shit.
Thank you. I just realized that the camp, the creative camp that I was talking about, we had shots from that camp in that video when we were cooking and stuff.
To be honest, this is one of the shows I didn't have to do anything with videos. Today, a lot of videos available, even more and more and more. So holy shit, and this is getting no end here. So who does all the videos?
We do, basically. We had
all band made.
Yeah, I mean, no, we didn't shoot them, but we always had we never had we never had a crew, or if we did, it was like us and the photography guy who was shooting the video, who had the video camera, and my fiance of now who was helping us out. So it was like a 6-person crew with the band. It was never like we had lighting people or we had like a 20-person crew. It was never like that. It was always like this guerrilla kind of, okay, we need to do a shoot right here. What's the concept, whatever. I think to this day are maybe our most complicated and time we spent most on video. We're gonna probably see today is Quarantine. That took us 2 days to film, but that was still just us, Richie, our video guy, who's also called Richie, and my fiance who helped out a lot and who helps out a lot and has been helping out a lot throughout all times. So it's just us coming up with the concept and making it happen. So
I'm a video editor by myself, and I tell you
cool.
what I see I see a lot of editing,
right.
and spot on. Like I appreciate some like by castaways, like in the rehearsal room when you flip the caps and
right.
and capture exactly the moment. Some of this I loved it because it's the band is alive. This is
right.
not boring. It's always something bang bang bang. A lot of fast editing. I love it. That's very cool.
That's a testament to, I think, the knowledge and really good like the guys we worked with. I think that's a testament to them because we were very lucky to
kudos
have
to these guys. To be honest,
yeah,
this is
Richie who we did our new videos with, and Robbie who's also a guitarist in one of the bigger Hungarian bands here, Down for Whatever. Shout out to them because he's a guitarist there, and he way back when, a few years ago, the first videos we did, we shot with him, and he's also very talented, and he does their stuff right now. So thanks, and I appreciate you saying it, but I think it's we're what we do is they shoot the footage, they do a pre stuff, and they do a cut, a rough cut, or what they think, and we're just like blown away by it, and we may have a few adjustments that we're thinking might be good, and they tell us if it's good or not. So I think it's on them a lot of the time.
It's amazing. It's cool. Man, come on, what you can get better, This is this is a testament of the moment that is right. That's happening,
Yeah,
I like.
sure.
And what I like is the fast editing. It's
right.
This is a lot of work.
It has to be kinetic for sure, and I also want to touch on the subject of budget, because when I told one of my friends who makes big videos what we're shooting these videos for, he was like, "That's not low budget, that's no budget." So that's basically what we're spending on these videos.
I got this a lot. I got a lot when I talk to band, they have no videos. And why we don't have videos? So it's too expensive. No, it's not expensive.
You just have to do a lot of work.
It's a lot of work. That is, and be creative. Come on.
Exactly.
Now with the mobile phones with 4K, you can do videos very very easy and it looks good.
Yeah.
You just mentioned it. This is actually a good chance to go right to the next song, from a new album, Time to Die, and this is Quarantine.
Oh, good. I love it.
It's perfect now. So
yeah.
Let's watch Quarantine, and then let me know what's all about. I think I know what mean quarantine, but
yeah.
Let's see. Here we go.
About a host of the most ambitious Armageddon Imagine the world like a marionette machine. Bring a judgment, whatever it takes. You're not ready for what's coming up next. Prepare to be erased. Killed your legacy. Don't need to save me, 'cause now I'm here, back for more, till we awaken, breathing down evermore. Don't need to save me, 'cause now I'm here, back for more, till we awaken, breathing down evermore.
This is a fucking
I
cool video,
love
I
that
tell you.
chat so much. Oh my god.
That's just a cool video.
Makes me laugh every time I see it.
You know, the more I listen to you, the more I get it. I think Mike Patton from
Yeah, he's a hero
Baltimore,
of mine.
he's
Yeah.
a hero. I hear it. I hear it right away.
That's a big praise. I appreciate it a lot.
Yeah, very, very cool. That is
Thank
a
you.
cool video. Holy shit, a lot of work.
Yeah.
And so
thanks.
somebody is a big horror movie fan, huh?
Yeah, it was. I'm not even sure where the horror aspect came in. The video was. I mean, the song was called Quarantine. I had the verse lyrics written down like years before COVID. I just really liked ready to quarantine, stock up with gasoline, all these like putting all these words on top of each other, and that was also like an apocalypse scenario, like zombies and shit like that. And this dude right here, who you can see, Andrew, he's our best friend with benefits, member of Red Swamp. He was really instrumental in helping us out every time we were in a rut or we were in a jam or we needed help musically or whatever. He was basically the one who wrote this song, most of the guitar parts anyway, or I don't know if you're familiar with the band The Haunted. They're a trash band from Sweden, and I love trash metal, but I think they're probably my favorite trash band because they're a trash band in a way. That's not trash. It has trashy elements, but Peter Dolving, the singer, is also like Patton-esque in a way that he's clean singing on a trash song, and they have these really big choruses and these really alternative approach to trash metal. And Andrew and I love that band and love one of their records. We went to their concert, and I was like, basically, dude, I want to do a trash song, but like Haunted. I want to do a trash song like Haunted. And he was like, Say No More, and he just had that riff ready in like 20 minutes. And I was like, fuck yeah, that's it. So that's what we're gonna do. And the horror aspect is, as we were just like thinking of what we could do, and COVID had come in, so quarantine itself, like quarantining ourselves inside, was a big theme. And we were thinking how we all loved horror movies. Lolly Shunny right here, our bassist, he's a really big horror fan, me as well. And I know Zoli, our guitarist, then just did a crash course on horror, and once we gave out all the roles to each other. So it was like, I love Scream, was a really big movie for me growing up, because I was like, I think like 13, 14 when it came out.
Where you get all the masks?
We just got them. I bought them from a store or ordered them online, or wherever we can get them. It goes back to what we were talking about. It's our videos don't cost a lot of money because we do most of the work. So we just had to get everything. We shot, like, I think this was like hopefully our last video that we shoot at our rehearsal space, but I think it was like our fourth that we did there. We did Waste there. There's cuts of Castaway in our rehearsal space. We did Stoned. Not Stoned, but Goddamn, we shot in the rehearsal space. So this was also there, but now this time we went outside our rehearsal space. It was in the corridors and the bathrooms and toilets and stuff. So it was really good. And it was like, for me, because I usually write a rough draft. I usually write the scripts for if we have like a story, or if I have an idea for a video, then that I do a script for it. Most of the time, if it has a story, we have like 2-3 videos like that. Most of them are maybe concert footage or rehearsal footage. But this one was just like, writing itself in that way. And we were like, okay, quarantine is an idea. What can we do to make it funny? And it's like, well, wouldn't it be funny? What do horror icons do when they can't go outside? Do they do yoga? Do they, order girls off the internet? Do they, just making a sandwich with their knives and saws and shit? So yeah, it was thinking back on it, it was a really good time.
The next video,
yeah,
it's once again from the Mississippi album, and this is completely different video. This is the combination between white and red.
Okay.
And this is Holy Burden. You mentioned before. It's completely different.
Yeah.
And I like this also because I like this how dominant the red is. I like it, and that's why we watch first. Then you tell me about Holy Burden.
Okay.
Here we go.
Prepare for the end of days, my son. The devil awaits.
You know, it's a great acting, I tell you.
Thanks, dude. Yeah, and I still had my hair as well.
I like this overexposed, you know.
Yeah.
It's very, very cool.
It's I'm glad you chose that. Actually, it's been a long time since I've seen that. That was another really talented guy that we worked with. Shout out to Bela Shiposh, because he's a visualizer, a visual artist, working with really big bands in Hungary, and we were really lucky to have him. The guys knew him from earlier. They were friends, and he did 2 videos for us. That was one of them, and Drain is the other one, which was done in the same style. But yeah, it works. It works, I guess. We don't play that song a lot anymore, but it was fun to hear it again.
Yep, I like it. And you as a priest, yeah, cool.
It works, yeah. Yeah, it's a little bit. It's funny because it wasn't a concept, or it wasn't thought of a lot that way, but it turned out that on every record we have sort of like a song dealing with religion or religious fanaticism and stuff like that, and that was the one for Mississippi, where I just like let out all of my frustrations that have to do with when we were learning whatever if I found something stupid in the Bible at 12 or 13 years old, and I was like, this doesn't make sense, or something like that. So that was probably the song on Mississippi.
Mm-hmm. On Time to Die, the new
Right.
album, you on this album you're more experimenting. I hear songs. It's not only like the first 2 very heavy,
Yeah.
and on Time to Die, you also have some stoner stuff in. That's why I
Yeah.
said before. But this is not let's say in all songs. This is one song I found, and I was, hey, the song. If you hear the song Push,
Yeah.
I think this must be a heavy track. No, it's actually the opposite.
Yeah, I think it's more I think melody, or it was more singing based. I
You
guess.
agree to stoner rock that it goes to? You know,
I think like we touched on, we have on Time to Die, we have the song No Limits and Common Ground as well, which is maybe more grunge. I guess we were leaning that way. We also on the title track Time to Die, we got a lot of Alice in Chains references, which was of course
this is
a huge
a good
influence on
point.
me.
Alice in Chains. I forgot to mention this before. I thought about this too. First, I thought Mike Patton. This is like a younger brother of Mike Patton, you know. Which
I
but
wish, man.
Alice in Chains, yes.
Yeah, that
Lady-
was, you asked my influences, and I told you about Offspring, but when that was the punk phase. But when I really got into rock or heavy rock, I think Alice in Chains and Faith No More was the most influential singing wise. I told you that I loved System of a Down and still do, but I could never emulate, System of a Down singing, and never wanted to. But vocals wise, Alice in Chains and Faith No More really had a really big effect on me, because Lane Staley was like one in a lifetime, I think,
Yes.
talent that really passed really soon.
Gone too soon.
Yeah, gone too soon
Lane,
for
yeah.
sure.
Yeah, that's
Hopefully,
true.
I mean-
it was not my cup of tea. I'm honest with you, because I was more the 80s guy, you know. But now, 20 years later or 30 years later, you know, I really like also a lot of Pearl Jam and Faith No More, but I like the epic style. This is my favorite. This is my or Soul no, not Soul God. I have
More song?
no.
An Alice in Chains song?
That doesn't matter.
Okay.
Because I am multitasking. Für alle da draußen, die neu zuschauen, erstmal hallo und willkommen zur Show. Heute haben wir Greg von Red Swamp from Ungarn bei uns. Yes. Und falls ihr Interesse habt an Merchandise, das geht über die Facebook-Seite. Hier ist der Link. Habe ich schon gerade gepostet. Da könnt ihr euch bedienen. Und wir bekommen auch ein Fanpaket von Red Swamp. Sehr cool. Ja. So sometimes talk a little bit German to our guests.
That's fine. That's totally fine. Hey everyone watching. Yeah. Thanks for tuning in. You can get our merch on our website, but if you want anything, just write us a message on our Facebook page and we'll sort it out. we'll get it to you as soon as possible.
Einfach eine Nachricht schreiben, der Facebook-Page, und dann könnt ihr euch bedienen. Wir haben dann schon etwas geiles Zeug. So, das shirt you have. Sorry, we are stoned, but we have.
Yeah.
This is a little bit time. So, push this song. It's different. It's completely different to this what we just heard.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's watch it and listening. And this is from the new album, Time to Die. And here is Push.
Another painful word down the line. Spoon-fed by twisted liars make you feel fine. So hungry you can't wait. You can't wait. Gather the table scraps, question who fills your cup. Always an angle, and they're looking to twist you up. So push it all the way. Throw it back in their face. Push them away. Don't be scared of change. Don't be scared of change. Calling a line, just get out of the way so we can stay. Gather the table scraps, question who fills your cup. Always an angle, and they're looking to twist you up. So push it all the way. Throw it back in their face. Push them away, or push you away. Call it a phase, call it a lie. Just get out of the way so we can stay. Call it rebellion, call it a coup. Just get a clue, or we'll bury you. Or we'll bury you. Don't be scared of change. Burning in your cage. Push it. But you're still scared. Scared of change. Burning out your cage.
Very, very cool.
Thank you. Yeah, testament to
Did I see this name just
Yeah, he is. He's the one. Oh, look at that picture. Look at that dude.
Yeah.
So nice.
Motherfucker. Hey, Richard.
Yeah, he's Richie. You guys have the
Question.
same name.
Richie, welcome to the show. Do you have an endorser deal with Shure? Because now I know this is not,
yet.
this video editing was not in one take, because if you watch closely, there was two different microphones,
Right.
SM 57 and SM 58.
Right.
Yeah.
Good eye. Yeah, you have a good eye. The 57 was I think when we were, that shot was taken when we were doing the sound check, maybe the close up, and then the 58 was during the concert.
I'm a video editor. I have an eye for details.
For sure, a good eye.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that video, man. I really love that video. He got such great shots. It's like, and that was, and after that, I think he was like, oh, I don't know how the shots turned out because there was no light, and he showed us the first cut, and we're like, dude, what the fuck are you talking about? These are amazing, and he made it look so good.
Way, because it fits to the sound.
Yeah.
This is like doomy sound, it's stoner sound. It's so and once again, what I really like is you are capable to do. You are in a lower range exactly the same powerful than in a high range. That's what I like. That is very, very cool. You know, some losing the power in the highs, or they have a good high pitch, but in the lower it's no beef. No, both you are very, very, very comfortable.
I appreciate it, and that was like a big thing for me coming in, that I didn't just want to do one type of singing for the band. I think that's the best thing that happened as we matured as a band. Because if you listen to the first record, it's basically me doing screaming or growling or singing above the guitars, but on this new record, we really tried to do my whole range, and I want to do that. I've tried to do that because it's just, I love stoner, but it has its limits. But when you go a little bit outside of your comfort zone, I mean, this song is on the same album as Quarantine, the one we watched before, and they're two wholly different things. So
absolutely, that's why I like it so much, because it's completely different to this, and that's what I said before.
Yeah.
And what I like, there's a bridge. I think it's a bridge where you suddenly brings a little bit more. You bring a little bit more melody in, and that's
exactly
what was a good
it's basically
line.
the chorus, but
Yes.
yeah, it's a bridge, but works as a chorus. Yeah, and I love that. And
Cool.
and if you listen to the guitars, it's basically two chords. I think the call it a pace, call it a lie, that thing, and it's like almost like pop, popish the melody, but it fits really well. And I love to do that because
And what
we
I
do
like
that
is
in everyone,
the bass sound. The bass sound is killer. Very, very cool.
I'm glad to hear it, and then Shani will be as well, because I think I had
if they watch the interview later on, greetings and kudos is a really, really, really cool band. You see, Hungary has great bands. Holy shit,
sure.
you know.
For sure. Shout out to all the great Hungarian bands. There are too many to mention, man. But I think if anyone's watching this, and thank you if you are, and thank you for your interest in our band. But
I just want to check, because we have how many Hungarian bands we already have here. Let's see. We have our website, you know, in the website. So let me see our guest list. Let me see what bands we had already. Hungarian. Only one, Magma Rise. Today we have a second one.
Magma Rise, one of the best drummers in Hungary.
Yeah.
Shani, another Shani. Yeah. Really great band.
Did you see our website?
No. I haven't gone onto it.
You should check this out.
I'll for sure do that.
If you see our German list, that is impressive. That is a killer. Look at this. That's all the bands who visit us.
Nice. Have you had Crowword from Austria on your show?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. They're shout out to Crowword.
We a lot of
them.
bands.
Shout out to Lucas and Crowword. They're
Italy, Spain, Greece, Czech
Nice.
Republic, France, Sweden, Belgium, Finland, Denmark, Norway, Slovakia,
Well, I'm glad that you're gonna have two bands from
Hungary, Magma Rise, and tomorrow we have Red Swamp,
Swamp.
Croatia, Bulgaria, Netherlands, UK, USA, Canada, India, Australia, Israel, Russia, Portugal, Brazil,
Nice.
Serbia, Cyprus, Mexico. All right.
That's amazing, man. Big up to
Yeah.
you, dude. Let's give you a shout out for doing
Kudos
this.
to our booker and our
Yeah.
fans and of course the bands. That is the most important. That is
Yeah.
the most important.
For
The
sure.
bands
And
give
what
us the
you're doing
chance to
right
come
now-
to our show.
Yeah, I think this the quality of what you're doing here is really, really, really great, and it's a great opportunity for us to reach as many people outside of our country as we can, and thank you for doing this in such a a high quality production wise and everything. It's I don't know if I've ever been haven't done a lot of online interviews, especially in English, but big up.
This is the most important, to give the band in German we say Plattform, because there are so many talented bands. This is actually my horizon opened since 2021, because I had nothing to do with black metal, death metal, thrash, yes, of course, but now my horizon is open, and I love it. I see before we have I don't know, it's still here, Devolution. You know Devolution?
No, I don't know Devolution. They're a band.
I hope Devolution.
Maybe. Yeah,
But they're on
no
Facebook.
profile picture, so I can't make it out. But yeah, big up.
All right, let's go back to the Desert Drive album from 2018. You mentioned before the song Waste,
Yeah,
and here we go.
Yeah.
Let's watch Waste. This is today a lot of videos, my man. That's impressive.
Waste is one of
Absolutely.
our better ones. It's one of our maybe our second best video.
Here we go. Let's see. I like all.
Thanks.
Very cool. Like it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Little bit of trivia. The drummer you can see there, he's probably one of the best drummers in metal drummers at least, but probably one of the best drummers in Hungary. His name is Martin Veres. He's in America right now as the drummer for the band Orgy. I don't know if you're familiar with the band Orgy, but they've been around for a long time. And he plays in Davy's Suicide. He's been on they do the boat cruise where they have metal bands.
Yeah.
They just did that. So big up to him. I played with him in a band before that, and I asked him to play on our record and do a tour with us, and he was up for the challenge, man. You can hear that pocket drumming in the fucking recording. Makes the hairs stand up on my hands. It's great.
You
Big
got
up to
already
everyone
some
doing the
compliments
interview,
about your English, and I agree.
Yeah, I saw that. Thank you
Very,
very much.
very nice to understand. It's just sometimes, and Michael, is later on. Michael, wir haben noch jetzt, bloß dass wir wissen, wir haben jetzt noch 2 Songs. This was Waste. We have 2 more songs, but we're in a good time. Yeah. Waste is something to mention, or it's already done?
Yeah, it's the video I talked about when we were talking about the creative camp that we went to. This was basically the culmination of that brainstorming there, where we thought about not the stuffed animals as in the play, but in taxidermy, stuffing the dead animals and stuff. So we had a lot of fun making. That was a one-day video as well. We got all the props. We went to flea markets and shit to get all the. That was the best our rehearsal spaces ever looked. In that 48 hours when when we prepared for the video and when we shot it, that was looks amazing. It looks like a really, really great rehearsal space. And then next day we moved almost everything out of there, because we had it on. Either we borrowed from someone or stuff like that. But yeah, I really enjoyed that as well.
There must be one song actually you like very much, because you have even a shirt on.
Yeah, Stoned is a great one. I thought it would be boring for some reason. I felt that way when we were writing it, but after what we talked about before, like the post-production stuff and just putting different effects in, we had one of the best guitarists in Hungary, Josie, shout out to him, come in and do a solo for us on the song. That's basically like, I hesitate to say Dimebag Darrell-esque, because you can never achieve that or go that high, but I think you can hear it. He's a really, really, really great guitarist and a great friend. And we just sent the song to him and we're like, dude, just whatever you think, just the spaced out, just imagine being out of your mind and playing a guitar solo. And he sent that to us and we're like, yep, that's it.
I tell you what, this was today before the show, so interesting, because we are on such the same level.
Yeah.
This was like I know you for many years. We had such a great
man.
conversation.
Wir
haben vor der Show haben wir gerade über Videos geredet, so, und da kam eben das Video, wo habt ihr es gesehen bei Facebook, als Backstage der Roadie vom Zack Wild, das Wah-Wah-Pedal immer spielt. Das war von Dimebag Darrell. And you remember?
Yeah. I
was,
told you that he has to step on it so they can move with the guitar, because he didn't want to stay in one place.
Yeah. And I thought, we are on the same level. That's cool.
I think that's what's great about. I mean, it's what I grew up with, but I contribute that to. I think that's metal. I think that's what I like about rock or metal. It's people come from different places across the globe. They come from different backgrounds, different races, different religions, different political views. But when you're listening to the same music, it's the common ground that's more important than anything else. You're
what makes it so special. It's because it's friendly. It's freedom.
It's inclusive.
When 80,000 people are here, it's very rare that there is a fight. Sometimes, of course, some idiots, drunken idiots.
But I've never had. I mean, I don't go into the pit. I don't go into the pit that often because I'm not that young anymore. But I've never in my life experienced a bad or had a bad experience in a pit. It's like every time someone falls, then in a second there'll be someone there to pick them up,
Yeah.
and put them out. If someone jumps on you in a concert or whatever, it's never out of anger or you know, or a bad
And
place.
now because now the I love this. The frontmans, for example, or band members post see something that pointed him, "Hey, motherfucker, stop this bullshit!" You know,
Yeah,
and
exactly.
and this is a good education also for security, that the band don't like that the guy in front of them, the bullies, you know, and hit them or something. You know,
Yeah.
that's what I like. That now the because without fans nobody exists, you know, and that is the most important. It's
Yeah,
like a
and you have
show.
to, yeah, exactly. And as a frontman, I think you have to show that you care for that. You're not there to, you know, play your set and then the security will take care of everything. No, you have to let the fans know that you're looking out for them, that you're,
Absolutely,
you know,
100%.
and health and looking out for each other is the most important thing, especially when there's 80,000 or 10,000 or even 20 or 30 or 50 or 100 people at your show. It's just take care of each other, I guess, or enjoy what you're there to enjoy. It's what us on the stage. If you're enjoying yourself out there, I know, and that's the best thing that can happen to me, you know, as a performer.
I have a good story about for the next song, because in Koh Samui, where I lived for 19 years, we had a big festival where Jelly Lewis was there, UB40, and Ziggy Marley. And I remember very well when Ziggy Marley and his crew in the backstage room, they're all stoned. This was very, very. This was actually it's very forbidden, you know, in Thailand. You know, go to
Oh,
jail. But
I
in
didn't know
this
that.
case, they had the big guys in front of the door. Nobody's entering the room, and holy shit, this was like there was very, very, very calm. I would say. And I think it's a good bridge to the next song.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
Stoned.
Let's do it.
Do you smoke this plant behind you? No.
This is not a marijuana plant. This is actually
I
like
know.
one
I
of the house
know.
plants that need to be watered the least. But yeah, of course, it's. I think it's been a big part of my life with everything that's every negative or positive aspect. But I think there's been more positive. So yeah, we're a stoner band. We it's in the name. We have to,
Here we
basically.
go. Now it's out. He
Yeah,
likes.
yeah. I'm sorry. It
Okay.
happens.
Sorry, sorry. I'm
Sorry,
sorry
everyone.
again.
Sorry for all the
Sorry,
police
we are
watching.
stoned. That is a good shirt. That's good.
Thank you.
Here's stoned. Passend zum Shirt.
Oh,
Very cool.
Thank you.
I love it. Great video.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I have to say it's actually that was one of the ones that I had didn't have so much input in musically, because this was basically our founding member Zoli, who's unfortunately not with us, but you can see him in the previous videos, the guy with the long hair. He basically wrote that song on his own. He wrote the lyrics. He had the vocals basically done. I switched them up a little bit to suit my my voice, but I think that was him about 90%. So shout out to Zoli.
Greg, we have one more song to do, and I need first I need a picture of you,
Yep.
me. That is for the social media. You
Okay.
know what to do. You make the horns, and I press the button.
Okay.
Okay, on 3. Cool. And a video, and it's I choose the next video is a legend, and we have a lot of legends, but I remember I did 2 interviews with him already, and the first time when I asked him, he asked me actually, is it okay I smoke a pot? I said, it's up to you. It's not my problem. He said, all right, and then I need to calm down a little bit. This is Lips from Anvil. You know Anvil?
Okay. Yeah. I saw. I got introduced to them from the movie.
Okay.
The Anvil movie. Yeah, it was really great. Didn't know he smoked.
Yes, he do. I tell you.
He's Canadian though, isn't he?
Of
I
course.
think
Here-
they're a Canadian band, so yeah. It goes with the.
And this now I entered the world of YouTube Shorts very shortly. So this weekend we have so many great messages from bands,
Yeah.
and now it's time to put them on
It's very
YouTube Shorts.
addictive.
Yeah,
It's a
because
very
I heard it's very popular now. So why not? You know.
Yeah.
So here is. Then I need something from you. You cannot do it with the hair, unfortunately, but watch this. It's cool.
Hi everyone, I'm Lips from the band Anvil. You are watching Metal Heads Forever. Right.
Sounds good, man. Tell me when to go. Anything you need.
I get rid of this screen and you do it by yourself. I can edit later, no problem. So
Okay.
give me attitude. That's important. And Metal Heads Forever. That must be in. Okay.
Yes. Yeah. Okay.
Here you go.
Gotcha.
And attack.
Hey everyone, this is Greg from Red Swamp. You're watching Metalheads Forever. Metal Heads, the greatest fucking interview show you've ever seen. Big production and, just awesome guys. So thanks for the opportunity and check it out.
How much you have to pay?
Sorry, I
much have
didn't
you
hear you
paid?
for a second.
How much you have to pay?
We'll talk about that later.
All right. Greg, it was awesome. Great band from Hungary. Holy shit. There is
Thank you so much.
I tell you what, I'm this and I agree now with Dirk. Dirk, he says one video cooler at the other. Music and schräg brutal. That's cool. Yeah, here we
Thank you.
go. Yeah, and
And
I heard it also. What Dirk says, the bass he shepherds through all the song. That's cool. It's a fucking cool bass. I tell you.
what's Shepherd? What does that mean?
Shepherd. How could
It
shepherd
slaps
in
or
English?
it's a
No,
positive
it's,
thing?
It's grooves. It's
Oh, okay.
it's
Okay.
thunderous. It's
Okay, that's
cool.
good. Okay, shout out to all my band members. Sorry if I
Please.
can take a minute. Just let this little guy know. I didn't get a chance to talk about him that much, but one of the best young drummers in Hungary right now, Zsombor, and this guy right here who's making the most handsome face you've ever seen, Laci, who's our new member on guitar.
I
he-
like you guys. You have some kind of.
yeah, that's a good picture. You can.
That's why I choose this as the thumbnail for the YouTube
Yeah.
video today.
Yeah, we don't take ourselves that seriously. You can tell.
That is the point. That
Yeah.
makes you a great band. It's not like we need to be cool. You're cool. It's a great sound, and this was for me actually an easy part because normally we have 3-4 videos, and I produce some animated stuff. I don't have to do it because you delivered. This was awesome, man.
I appreciate it. Thank you. And this was such a great interview. It was really great talking to you, dude. So
and don't forget us with the fan package, okay?
Yeah, no. We'll talk later. Yeah. I'll get you everything else, and everyone watching right now, you can go for them. In the future.
I see one post. I want to ask you before something happens. What is this here? Tomorrow?
That means Mühe, that I don't even know what Mühe is, Workplace 8 or something like that. That's a venue that we're playing tomorrow here in Hungary. This guy is coming to our concert tomorrow, and he's letting us know, and so that's basically what it is. That's what I wanted to say. We had a great time playing Wacken. I hope we get back to Germany soon, but if anyone has a chance to check us out when we're abroad, or if you're visiting Hungary and we're playing, let us know, and we can meet afterwards and drink a beer or something. But and if anyone has any contacts with promoters and wants to see us on their bill, let them know, give us a shout out, give us an invite, and we'll be there for sure.
So now it's the Facebook is closed now. You see, the stream is closed. Yeah, here we go. So Frank says, thank you.
Frank, yeah, I like your profile picture, man.
Jürgen.
Thanks, guys. Thanks, Jürgen.
Repel. Then Tom. Everything great prepared.
Yeah, thanks, Thomas. Thank you so much. Check out the Hungarian bands. I mean, if
says
thanks, Lormy. If you guys like this, if you guys like their stuff, if you go on Spotify and listen to our stuff, and you get to the end of an album,
Ihr draußen haut noch eure Danke jetzt raus. Jetzt ist noch dann our new member in our fan club. Interview. Yes.
Thank you so much, Wolfgang. Thanks for watching, guys. And I appreciate the interest.
Yes, and Peter gives a round of beer. Jetzt hier alle draußen, jetzt offiziell hochklumpen. Eine Runde Freibier für unseren lieben Greg.
Yeah,
Dirk
keep
says,
drumming, Peter.
Dirk says, Greg, come to Cologne. The Tube is the club.
I'll make sure to get. Yeah, I'll shoot them an email. Thanks.
Michael.
Love to visit Cologne.
He's on. Already locked in.
He's on 2 beers. Wow, that's a lot of beers.
Beers.
beers and weed, my dudes.
Beers and weed. Hookers.
Just to take the edge
Don't forget. Give the girls a job.
Yeah, and a tip.
Tip. After the give a tip.
Yeah, just the tip.
Yeah. All right. The last song, it's the title track of the new album. Ich kann nur sagen, holt ihr das Album, da macht ihr nichts Falsches. Oder alle 3. Das ist wirklich ein geiler Soundtrack, geile Band. Und das ist Time to Die. Anything to say to Time to Die before I kick you out?
Just going against what the title is. I hope it's not time to die yet, because I want to meet more people, and I want to play to more people with our band. But I hope you guys enjoyed the music, and I hope you enjoyed this interview.
We did. I
hope
agree.
you guys enjoyed everything.
I tell you what.
I'm really happy with this opportunity, and I'm glad we had a chance to talk. So
give my regards to the rest of the guys.
For
great
sure, man.
Band, great
Thank
production, great videos, great crew, and keep it going. It's you're a fantastic band. I know we will hear from Red Swamp more.
Thank you so much, man. I hope we keep in touch.
Absolutely. Come back
Nice
again when you have a new album. Come back and say hello. Okay.
I'll be here. Yeah. Thank you so much.
I salute you. Here's Red Swamp and
Bye.
Time to Die. Attack.
Thanks.
And I salute you. Bye.
Bye.
Die. this will pass at last. Die to die. It's time to die. Die to die. The end is now. Blessed day, the monsters emerge, spreading hell across the earth. Time to die.
Das In the Rock Reloaded Festival 2023. 4 Tage Heavy Metal vom Feinsten. Mit Headlinern wie Bonfire, Masterplan, Benediction, Firewind, Mystic Prophecy und 31 weitere fantastische Bands. Holt euch eure Tickets bei Mike's Metal Store now! So, hier sind wir in der Aftershow-Party, immer am Freitag natürlich. Und liebe Grüße nochmal an Greg von Red Swamp. Great Interview, great Band. Ja. Tja, liebe Freunde, nach so vielen Sendungen schaut es aus, als wenn das heute das letzte Mal war, dass unser lieber Graces After Two gespielt wird. Schaut es aus, als wenn es nicht verlängern wird. Schade drum, aber haben wir schon richtig dran gewohnt. Aber dafür bleibt es In-Rock, jetzt bleibt es auf alle Fälle. Wenn jemand Werbung machen möchte mit irgendwas, hier, jetzt wäre es was frei. Kann immer gleich nach dem Interview gezeigt werden. So, ich freue mich jetzt gleich mal auf unsere meine zwei Lieben. Ich freue mich auf Michel und Fronal und here we go. Yeah.
Hallo Gary beieinander. Servus Richie.
Servus. Wie geht's? Wir haben jetzt übrigens das Neue. Das muss ich gleich mal machen. Pass auf. Das machen Sie gleich live hier. Zum ersten Mal. Here we go.
Was ist das? Was steht da? Weil ich kann es nicht lesen, ich habe keine Brüllen auf.
Headquarter, METALHEADS FOREVER.
Ah!
Wir haben das neu. Das ist seit heute. Der Greg war heute unser erster Gast, wo wir jetzt unten haben. Ich hätte mir jetzt auch was machen können, aber ich mache es natürlich nicht, weil Blödsinn. Aber somit haben wir jetzt unser Headlight, heißt das jetzt. Genau. So, here we go. Wir sind in der Aftershow. Wieder 5 Bands und 3 Poster. Und jetzt einmal danke, dass du trotz dem ganzen Schneefall und so und trotzdem es geschafft hast, alles irgendwie zu rauszuhauen. Das war Arbeit.
Also, eure Gewinne haben einen Weg hinter sich.
Ja,
Den werde ich so
ja,
schnell nicht vergessen. Teilweise kniehoch sind wir im Schnee drin gestanden. Bei uns war es ganz übel. Innerhalb 14 Stunden hat es bis zu zwischen 30 und 40 Zentimeter Schnee runtergehauen. Also bei uns war Land unter, teilweise Straßen dicht, gesperrt, ist nichts mehr gegangen und ich bin so froh, dass ich die Woche krank geschrieben bin.
Also, dass wir wisst da draußen, was vorne und der Mikkel sich da aufhalten jetzt mal. Das hat es ein bisschen länger gedauert, das mal. Das macht man jetzt immer, das nicht immer jede Woche. Auf alle Fälle sind jetzt, wie viele sind alles draußen oder geht das noch was ab?
Nein, die letzten, ich glaube 3 Wochen sind es, die gingen jetzt am Montag noch raus. Die nehme ich am Montag noch mit. Genau. Also mit heute 3 Wochen.
Okay.
Genau, das ist alles schon verpackt gewesen, bloß aktuell haben wir ja noch kein Auto. Und wenn wir einen normalen Fußweg haben bis zur Post, sind es 20 Minuten zu Fuß, aber mit dem Schnee war es dann nochmal eine Dreiviertelstunde bis zu einer Stunde.
Ja.
Also,
Danke im Namen des Fanclubs, dass du das machst. Das ist schon brutal. Also, das Ganze verpacken und alles sortieren und so, das ist schon Hammer.
ja, es ist nicht
Ja.
wenig. Also wenn man schauen muss, dass auch die Größe passt und dann hat man nicht von der Band nicht jede Größe, ist schon nicht immer leicht, aber es funktioniert schon irgendwie.
Wir machen es ja gern.
Ja, eben.
Ja, ich habe jetzt auch eine Nachricht, ich habe nämlich ein bisschen Gas geben können und hab da feststellen müssen, dass viele Sachen nicht angekommen sind. Die Bestellungen und Sachen wie vom Dirk zum Beispiel oder auch nach Österreich und sowas. Der Ben hat mir dann geschrieben, er hat jetzt alles da und Teil schon raus und spätestens Dienstag, Mittwoch soll alles draußen sein. Also sorry, dass es lang gedauert hat, das ist nicht in meiner Hand. Der Fanshop ist auch geschlossen jetzt momentan, bis das alles wieder funktioniert, bis man wieder was bestellen kann oder wir einen neuen Partner oder was haben, weiß ich nicht, müssen wir schauen. Auf alle Fälle, momentan kann man nichts bestellen, bis auf die 2 Rich Newton Shirts, weil die wird von einer Firma gemacht. Also wie gesagt, momentan ist der Fanshop zu. Geht nichts zum Bestellen, bis das alles geklärt ist, bis jeder sein Merchandise hat. Und es tut mir echt leid, dass es so dauert, aber es war nicht mein Verschulden, muss ich dazu sagen. Ich habe alles ordnungsgemäß gemacht und irgendwie ist da was verrutscht. Was genau ist, weiß ich nicht. Auf alle Fälle kann jeder, also hoffentlich passt jetzt diesmal bis Dienstag, Mittwoch Zeit 2 kommen. Und wenn nicht, bitte melden. So, was haben wir? Ich sehe, der Greg hat sich gerade bedankt. Greg, thank you so much. I see you. Hat sich nochmal bedankt und ja. Super cooler Typ, ja?
Super, ja.
Ja,
Sehr geile Musik.
Ja. Der Ding ist aufgestockt. Unser Horst ist ready to rock. Das schaut ja richtig jetzt cool aus. Was haben wir denn überhaupt als erstes heute? Eine deutsche Band. Major Overdrive haben wir uns geschickt. Das finde ich ja ganz cool. Diesmal sind ein Haufen neu dabei, ja?
Ja,
tatsächlich, Major Overdrive ist, glaube ich, auch neu. Ja,
Ja.
genau. Und zwar einmal gibt es da eine CD mit Aufkleber und so einem Flyer. Und dazu haben sie uns auch mitgeschickt ein Poster.
Geil. Das ist so nett, Jay. Cool.
Genau.
Also, der Horst, der läuft sich schon warm da. Jay, wie schon. Sagt jetzt ist wieder voll.
jetzt ist er voll, ja.
Jetzt ist er wieder voll, jawohl. So,
Jetzt kann ich gar nichts mehr lesen.
Ja, ich muss auch genau schauen. So, auf geht's. Wer gewinnt den 1. im Februar? Und Attacke!
Trommelwirbel.
Brauchen wir nicht mehr. Das geht alles. Ah, die ist ja wieder stumm, hä?
Ja, das weiß ich, warum das letzte gegangen ist. Das ist mir.
Aber das ist gut.
Das bist ja du! Ja, leck dich
Ja,
mich an.
gibt's ja nicht.
Das gibt's ja nicht. Ah, und wie schreien. Wirklich, die schreien alle wie die.
Ja. Sehr geil.
Was für dein Bar? Ja,
Ja.
die hören gar nicht mehr auf zum Schreien. Die freuen sich auch so. Die freuen sich
Die wollen alle Freibier, drum schreien sie so.
So, wirklich, du bist gleich der Erste, da schau her. Ist das nicht geil? Und dann gibt es natürlich gleich Musik hinterher. Und hier ist Major Overdrive und der Song, mal schauen, Cyber World.
Yes.
Major Overdrive. Danke natürlich auch jede Band, die uns was schickt. Danke. Und wir freuen uns jetzt mal. Und jetzt freut sich der Mikl. Mikl freut sich auf den ersten Gewinn im Februar. Hier ist Major Overdrive.
Open windows, but the mind is closed. Pressure flies by, yet too blind to see. Wait a minute, it's like a dream. Just give me a real thing. Am I already blind? Oh no. Black Friday, another thing or two. What really counts? Oh, I'm sincere around. Making the silent space locked in your private cage. No time to relax. She's a kind of better beware. She already freed you. Nowhere to run. She got to deep into cyber well with you. She's a kind of better watch out. Refabricated feelings inside. She got to deep into cyber well with you. Attracted to the satellites. Just give me another bite. Already cracked, this inside, getting cold. No one seems to have. She's a kind of better beware. She already framed you. Nowhere to run. She got to deep into cyber well with you. She's a kind of better watch out. Refabricated feelings inside. She got to deep into cyber well with you.
Yeah,
Sehr geil, ja.
sehr, sehr cool.
Wir morgen gleich
So.
drauf.
Zack, eine.
Sowieso.
Ja, Frona hat mir gerade geschrieben, also von mir kommt jetzt auch gleich was. Ich bin jetzt der Erste heute, wo, glaube ich, eine Portospenderei rüberhaut.
Übrigens, gestern oder vorgestern ist auch eine Portospende von Peter Krause gekommen. Danke nochmal, gell?
Danke, lieber Peter.
Haben wir heute schon geschrieben, Peter.
Es wäre schon geholfen, wenn jeder, der wo gewinnt, eine kleine Portospende rüberhaut. Das ist ein Heft, das muss ja kein großer sein. Tapzach, weil das war da schon Wahnsinn. Wie viel? 106 oder 101 oder wie war es gewesen?
101,83 €.
Mhm. Brutal.
Ja, es ist halt auch aufgegangen alles und vor allem, wenn es nach Österreich ist. Also da habe ich einmal, ja, an Sonja und Familie, da haben wir mehr gewonnen gehabt. Das habe ich dann in ein Paket rein und dann kostet so ein Paket gleich mal fast 20 €, ne?
Oh,
Nach
jetzt müssen wir ja sagen, wenn es nach Österreich geht, dass wir da ein bisschen Hilfe kriegen. Also brutal.
Also Briefpakete, das ist kein Problem. Normalerweise darf man einen Briefumschlag nach Österreich nichts verschicken. keine Ware verschickt werden. Aber bis jetzt ist immer alles durchgegangen, deswegen macht man es einfach immer. Weil das Schlimmste, was passieren kann, dass es zurückkommt, ist aber bis jetzt noch nie. Aber wenn es dann mehr ist, dann, oder auch die LPs, die kann man unter 7,50 € gar nicht verschicken.
Ja, das ist.
Das waren es für die teuersten, das stimmt, ja.
Ja.
Ich mache jetzt was nebenbei. Ich mache das nämlich live jetzt. Mal schauen, ob ich das mache. Aber ich mache das wegen dem nächsten Song. So, das machen wir, das braucht jetzt nicht zuschauen. Also, wenn ihr draußen 5 €, 10 € übrig habt, alles hilft jetzt, dass wir nächste Liste raushauen können. Und jetzt wird toll, ich muss immer mit der Sonne reden, vielleicht, dass da was kommt, garantiert. Die freut sich auch, dass sie doch viel gewonnen haben. So, als nächstes gibt es zum Gewinnen auch Bad Sister haben, die sich nicht lupen lassen und haben was geschickt. Richtig?
Ja,
Genau, richtig. Und zwar einen Aufkleber. Diese CD.
Jawohl.
Ja. Und eine Autogrammkarte.
Ja, super cool. Jawohl. Geil. Und wer gewinnt das kleine Paket? Süße Paket von Bad Sister? Attacke.
hast du was? Nicht, gell?
Ja, ich weiß nicht, warum das vor damals gegangen ist. Ganz komisch.
Aber das Jubeln hört man.
Aber jetzt nicht mehr. Jetzt hört man nichts.
Ja, das kommt jetzt erst.
Das geht an den Tom.
Tom, Glückwunsch!
Glückwunsch, lieber Tom. Du bekommst Bad Sister. Jawohl. Und den Song Fair Enough gibt's hinterher. Attacke. Sehr geil.
Schon?
Jawohl.
Also danke an Jürgen Riepe und natürlich an dich, Richie, für die Portospende.
Sehr geil.
Ja, ich
Genau.
möchte mich bedanken auch beim Metal Party, der nette Kaffeespende gemacht hat. Danke, alles hilft. Das Blöde ist, dass das Mist-Ding auch noch 5 Euro fast kostet jetzt noch zum Verschicken bei PayPal. Das ist eigentlich blöd.
Ja.
Lass uns mal unsere neuen Gäste hier begrüßen. Ich sehe gerade einen Wiederholungstäter. Das glaube ich ist der Uwe, wenn er das täuscht, vom Metal Night Tübingen.
Servus.
Servus.
Servus, grüß dich. Dann unser Günther natürlich. Servus Günther.
Günther.
Habe die Ehre.
Aber dann der Dirk. Servus lieber Dirk und Stefanie. Zeit gegrüßt. Haben wir noch einen neuen? Noch? Ja, und danke, lieber Jürgen. Super cool. Hilft alles momentan. Ja. So, weiter geht's mit Gebrüll. Was haben wir denn noch? Und zwar, die Traktor haben sich auch nicht lumpen lassen.
Ja.
Genau. Und zwar gibt es da ein tolles Shirt
Geil.
Vorne?
Das ist ja,
und hinten.
das ist ja cool, ne?
Ja, das schaut sehr cool aus. Mal gucken, wer das gewinnt.
Dann haben wir eine der Daniela B. auch hier. Ja, liebe Daniela, sei gegrüßt.
Hallo.
Und also lieber Uwe, falls es interessiert, was wir da machen, du bist neu, sagst du, ich hoffe, dass du öfters bist, wir haben einen Fanclub. Der Fanclub, das ist der Supporter-Club für die Sendung und die Members sind über 90, haben dann immer Chance, jeden Freitag in der Aftershow-Party was zu gewinnen, Merchandise, was wir von den Bands bekommen. Und falls dich interessiert, werde ich dir mal den Link hier reinhauen, kann er sein. Je mehr mitgeben, umso besser ist natürlich. Und hier mal reingehauen. Und here we go. So. Daniela schreibt, schau noch mal kurz rein. Jetzt haben wir das schon, du bleibst länger da, wenn es geht. So,
Komplimiert.
wer gewinnt die Traktor und Attacke? Ich mische übrigens immer davor immer. Also dann schaue ich immer hin, wer bei wem startet. Nicht, dass meinst du da irgendwie da mauscheln. Nein, immer gemischt. Das, glaube ich, geht zum Christoph.
Glückwunsch.
Glückwunsch.
Der glaube ich, steht sogar noch auf die Traktor. Das ist auch Reaper's Revenge, der Christoph. Sehr cool. Jawohl.
Sehr cool.
Und gleich hinterher den geilen Sound mit dem Song Gorilla. Here we go.
Yeah.
Der Mikkel schreibt, Dirk, mach leise, was sollen die Nachbarn denken? Fuck the neighbors. Das sagen wir da. Das ist nicht für jeden, das ist so schön, ja. Die nächste Nummer zum Beispiel, kann man vorstellen, wird auch manchen gefallen und manche sagen, oh, das ist nicht meins, ganz langweilig. Aber, lassen wir es jetzt gleich, also erstmal, was gibt's? Und zwar Mirage haben wir es gekriegt. Haben wir ja gewundert. Die haben nämlich eigentlich eine böse Nachricht geschickt. Na, böse nicht. Böse, weil man kann immer falsch lesen. Nein, warum ich die Nummer zum Beispiel nicht gespielt habe, irgendeine Nummer nicht. Weiß ich nicht.
Ich muss aber sagen, das ist auch von der Band das Einzige, was sie geschickt haben, tatsächlich. Also eine einzige CD, also derjenige kann sich freuen, weil mehr gibt es von denen nicht. Mhm. Genau.
Was gibt es genau?
Diese CD.
Ja. Jetzt zeige ich mal, wie das funktioniert mit dem Mischen. Da kannst du dir sagen, stopp, da Sektor ist der Button Mischen. Mischen, 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 Mischen,
Ja,
stopp. Mischen. Stopp, okay, gut. Ja, dann mache ich schon mal groß hier und dann zack. Jetzt machen wir es in Zukunft. Das ist alles.
Und übrigens ein Dankeschön an Tom, der hat gerade auch eine Portospende geschickt.
Genau.
Geil.
Danke,
Geil.
Tom.
Super cool. Ja, her mit dem Scheiß auf. Her mit dem Scheiß auf. Ja, schick's ihm halt auf dann. mit der Raketen, wenn es geht.
Also derjenige, der muss jetzt gewinnt, muss voll auftragen, dass er es mitkriegt.
Genau. Der nächste, der wird es gewinnt. Weil natürlich der Steff, für alle, die jetzt neu sind, Uwe, du bist neu hier da, ja? Und die Manuela. Steff ist unser verstorbenes Mitglied von unserem Fanclub, unser geschätzter Steff. Und der bleibt aber immer die 41 und der bleibt auch immer in der Verlosung. Und wenn er gewinnt, dann sagen wir her mit dem Scheiß auf. Also, lieber Steff, stell allmächtig, schreibt der Günther, jawohl. Und der Fernando lässt grüßen. Fernando, you're watching. Fernando, thank you so much for your support. Mighty Music und Target Music. Thank you so much for your great support. Das ist ein ganz geiles Label. Fernando, very cool. So, Steff, schließen. Dann machen wir doch nochmal. Und nochmal geht's. Steffi, jetzt aber nicht mehr. Wenn das nochmal kommt, der Steff, dann macht das zum Fleiß. Der Micha.
Glückwunsch.
Glückwunsch, Micha. Und hier ist Mirage und Guiding Light.
Just about the sweetest girl I ever met, but I somehow ended up with another girl instead. My life's a mess and I'm not sure just where to go. I need the one that used to help and make me grow. I'm somewhere out there in the blank. Reach out your hand and get me there. Tonight, God and light, give me peace tonight. God and light, would you got my step tonight? God and light, give me peace tonight. For many years you've been the essence of my dreams. My life is full of treachery and devious schemes. If there is someone meant to help me way above, he didn't help me when I stumbled into love. I need the softness of your skin. Give me peace tonight. Peace tonight. Guiding light. Would you got my step tonight? Guiding light. Give me peace tonight. Guiding light. Would you got my step tonight? Guiding light. Give me peace tonight. Peace tonight.
Schon ein cooler Sound irgendwie, gell?
Es gibt doch nicht keinen Micha. Der Micha ist gar nicht mehr dabei bei uns.
Ja, das haben wir gerade
Ja,
drüber geredet.
gerade
Ja.
haben wir darüber geredet, ob der nicht
Der ist ja gar nicht mehr dabei. Also, dann würde ich sagen, es gibt nochmal, ich habe jetzt schon gemischt, oder mischt man nochmal? Gibt es nochmal ein Mischen? Micha ist gar nicht mehr dabei. Also, ihr sagt Stopp.
Stopp!
Stopp und draufdruckt. So. Also, Mirage gibt es nochmal zu gewinnen. Das, glaube ich, geht zum Maki oder Veronika. Das hat der Maki. Maki!
Glückwunsch!
Glückwunsch.
So, ein neuer Gewinner, der Maki. Der gewinnt Mirage. Sehr, sehr cool. Brauche jetzt aber nicht mehr spielen. Ne? Dann tue ich dir mal schnell jetzt weg da. Und ich muss mal schnell das mal kurz aufschreiben, dass ich nicht vergiss. 50. Und da ist er. Moment da. Muss mal ausgeschnitten werden. Der ist dann in diesem Monat nicht mehr mit dabei. So,
Jawohl.
also der Marc ist unser Gewinner, nicht der Michael. Nicht der Micha. Und dann würde ich sagen, da gibt es gleich mal, ich tue es mal austauschen. So, jetzt passt es wieder alles. Also, Marki, du bist der Gewinner. Und dann gehen wir gleich weiter. Der letzte Gewinn, was wir von Bands haben. Ja, jetzt habe ich drauf, Moment, müssen wir warten. Und zwar der TJ Copperfield.
Jawohl.
So gibt es diese CD.
Sehr cool.
Ein sehr geiler Typ.
Ja.
Ich lese es mit der DJ, super.
Tilo.
Cool. Tilo, super. Ich will jetzt gar nicht zeigen, wer jetzt gerade gewonnen hätte. Ich habe nicht gerade draufgedrückt gehabt, hat mich gerade drin, aber das ist mal schnell. So, ihr könnt wieder stoppen sagen, dass natürlich euch sehr fair da ist. Ich mische.
Stopp.
Stopp. Und los geht's. Zack. Wer gewinnt? TJ Copperfield.
Und
Regine gewinnt TJ Copperfield.
Glückwunsch.
Glückwunsch.
Das mal passt zu ihr. Das
Ja.
passt.
Ja.
Ich glaube,
Ja.
das ist wieder der Sound, ja.
Genau, wunderbar. Und von DJ Copperfield gibt es wahrscheinlich seine heavyste Nummer, weil so immer eigentlich mal mehr in den Bluesrock gewohnt, aber da hat er mal ein bisschen Gas gegeben. DJ Copperfield mit Go to Hell.
Standing at your door. One more lie, you can take no more.
Sehr gut.
Jawohl. So, ich
Das
kann
ist
jetzt
ein geiler
erklären,
Typ,
ja, der DJ, super. Der Tilo, geiler Typ. Ja, ich sehe zum Beispiel, hier ist, denk mal, das ist, YouTube ist immer hinterher. Du siehst es immer eher als in YouTube. YouTube
Okay.
dauert immer später.
Ja.
Das sind 10 Sekunden Verspätung. So, wir sind bei 2 Stunden 30 Minuten. Wir haben jetzt drei Poster-Gewinne. Gibt es immer Poster. Jawohl. Und nächste Poster, wen haben wir denn überhaupt ausgesucht? Dann gibt es eine Vorankündigung. Genau. Da haben wir Steel City, haben wir bald zu Gast. Und Steel City, ihr dürft wieder Stopp sagen. Das finde ich eine gute Idee. Da seht ihr, dass das alles. So, ich tue schon mischen.
Stopp.
Stopp. Und zack. Und drauf drückt. Wer gewinnt das Poster? Und dann gibt es gleich einen Soundtrack Steel City. Die kommen gleich am 28.02. Letzte Konzert im Monat. Wer kriegt ein Poster? Das geht zum Harald, glaube ich. Jawohl.
Glück.
Harald,
Glückwunsch.
ein Poster für den lieben Harald. Und hier sehen Steel City und Spotlight.
Yes.
It's been so many years, but still time hasn't passed you by. Still the same as the day we met. Go, I see desire in your eyes. You got me dreaming, dreaming again. You got me screaming for this night to never end. I'm gonna tell you, baby, the city lights are shining bright. I see that heaven's out there, maybe. I wanna take you tonight. Love is a river, baby. Take it where it flows. I'm off for living, honey. You shake my very soul. Stand before the
Auf die freue ich mich. 28.02. Der Hellefahrt hat jemand die Lottozahl im Voraus. Ja, ich. Wenn wir also halb machen, dann sage ich das.
Ja,
3,
schön war's. Dann
17,
hätte ich wenigstens was
22, 23. Was sagt man die Englischen? Egal. So, ich trinke jetzt einen Kaffee auf einen Dirk Stangberg. Wer immer Dirk Stangberg ist, lieber Dirk, für alle, die sich wundern, kann man Kaffee ausgeben? Ja, natürlich, den trinke ich dann. Ich trinke Kaffee. Sagst du überhaupt, dass man durchschauen kann?
Froli hat mir ein Bier ausgegeben, ja, dann trinke ich jetzt ein Bier. Und Prost.
Dirk, danke für den Kaffee. Der schmeckt immer anders, der schmeckt besser. Also irgendwie schmeckt jetzt der besser. Also,
Geil, das ist immer so. Wenn man was immer sonst kriegt.
da wirklich die Freibierfotzen sozusagen.
Ja.
So, was wir mal vergessen haben zum Begrüßen, die Heike.
Um Gottes Willen.
Heikelein. Der hat Feierabend, endlich. Du bist wirklich abgegangen bei uns die Woche. Ja. Aber ich hoffe, dass du die Szene angeschaut hast, du bist mir auch gegrüßt worden, ne? Heike. Heikelein. So, der Feierabend, und wir haben auch bald Feierabend, wir haben nicht mehr so viel heute. Heute wird es nicht so lange. So. Der Dirk aus der Rino war das gewesen. Da, schau her. Da, schau, jetzt wissen wir es. Dirk. Dankeschön. Ja. So, mein Lieber. So, Kaffee, mein Lebenselixier, schreibt der Frenchie. Ja, das hält mich auch.
Dabei.
Bei mir ist jetzt, du was das wisst, 5:35 Uhr morgens. Was das wisst. Wenn ihr gerade, bist du für Philippinen, an die Zeit 7 Stunden voraus. So, dann haben wir nochmal eine Band, da sind wir dran. Das kann ich schon mal verraten. Tom ist schon am Verhandeln und sieht nicht schlecht aus. Und zwar gibt es als Band Visions of Atlantis.
Yes.
Yeah. Ich bin mal gespannt. Noch nichts bestätigt, aber sieht gut aus, glaube ich. Da, Tom, wie schaut es aus? Sind wir im Gespräch? Also, ja, im Gespräch sind wir schon, habe ich schon, glaube ich, mitgekriegt. So, nächste Poster geht raus. An wem? Der Tom kann uns gleich ein Update geben. Ich mische wieder mal und ihr sagt Stopp. Wer gewinnt der nächste Poster?
Stopp.
Zack. Und groß gemacht. Draufdruckt. Wer gewinnt der nächste Poster? Im Progress. Also Tom ist dran.
Sehr gut.
Und Georgia.
Glückwunsch.
Glückwunsch.
Da war jetzt wieder Poppelsong rein. Oh, Georgia, ein Poster für dich. Geil. Ich würde sagen, dann gibt es jetzt gleich mal den Soundtrack, und zwar Visions of Atlantis. Und der Song heißt ganz genau Melancholy Angel. Genau. Das ist auch wieder so ein Zungenbrecher. Melancholy Angel. Zack. Yes. Sehr cool, jawohl. Und da freuen wir uns doch drauf, oder? So, ich bin jetzt wieder da. Die nächste Band, auf die freuen wir uns nämlich. Also Visions of Atlantis war jetzt nur falsch geschrieben, nur dass ihr es wisst, heißt Visions of Atlantis. Der Tom ist dran und hoffentlich kriegen wir bald Antwort. Ja, ist nämlich also eine Labelsache mit denen, weil die sind ja ein großes Label. Ja, beim Records, glaube ich, sind die. Ja. Also, die nächste Band, die haben wir nämlich auf die freue ich mich wirklich, weil ich finde den Sänger richtig, richtig cool. Und zwar ist das Stargazer. Nicht die Stargazer, wo wir kennen, unsere Ex-Band, wo ich dabei war. Nein, geile Band Stargazer. Und die Heike gefragt, welche Poster, natürlich unser Fan, unser großes Poster, das Riesenposter. Wir haben nämlich so viel, dass wir es langsam mal verlosen dürfen. Ne? Jawohl. Ist auch mal schön, was zum Reinhängen. Der Hell jetzt zum Beispiel in seiner Bude hängen. Ne? Kann man schön Rahmen reinhängen. Geiles Ding.
Das hat der Heli sogar in so einem Bilderrahmen drin schon.
Eben, weiß ich doch, sage ich doch. Der Heli macht das.
Das schaut aber super aus, was er gemacht hat.
Jawohl. Kann man nur empfehlen. Das schaut super aus. So, und ich bin ja am Mischen. Ihr sagt Stopp.
Stopp.
Stopp. Und wer gewinnt das letzte Poster? Zack.
Und Flori und
Sandra.
Glückwunsch.
Das schickt man aber nicht nach Afrika, dass du klar weißt.
Die ist schon wieder daheim vom Urlaub.
Seid schon daheim?
Ja, die sind schon wieder daheim. Ja.
Super. Hey, ich habe die Fotos gesehen. Richtig geil, ne?
Super, ja.
Ja.
Ja, Wahnsinn. Das ist so, beim Kaffee kommt der Zebra. Das musst du jetzt mal kriegen. Oder Giraffen.
Ja.
Cool, ja. Freue mich, dass du haben, dann habe ich es gar nicht mitgekriegt, ja. Also, Sandra, du gewinnst ein geiles Poster für uns und als Soundtrack gibt es die Band Stargazer. Here we go.
Yes.
Darkness is a friend of mine. Heavy soul before the light leads me on and leaves me afraid.
Die sind geil.
Ja,
Stargazer.
aber der Name ist ein bisschen verwirrend, gell? Weil da muss ich immer an die Stargazer-Dinger, die wo wir kennen.
Ja. Aber gut, dass der Name irgendwann mal genommen wird, das ist klar. Ja, das war's gewesen. Wir haben eine geile Woche hinter uns. Ohne Ausfälle, geiles Wunschkonzert gewesen. Metal Party hat abgeliefert, super cool. Geile Gäste gehabt.
Ja.
Also bin wunschlos glücklich. Ich würde mal sagen, das war eine sehr, sehr coole Woche, oder? Sagt ihr da draußen? Gut gerockt. Danke an ihr da draußen, dass ihr jeden Tag dabei seid und uns mitfeiert. Und, ich Wahnsinn. 540 Sendungen, Freunde. Und tja, was soll ich sagen? Sensationell.
Oh ja.
Und wir haben wieder eine geile Woche vor uns. Wieder geile Bands. Und die nächste geile Band ist Mother of Loudness. Das sind am Montag unsere Gäste. Und das ist eigentlich unser Rauschmeister heute. Ich wünsche euch alle ein wunderschönes Wochenende. Ich werde mich am Wochenende jetzt mal dran machen an dieses neue YouTube Shorts Video, weil alle unsere Dinge, das ist diese Konkurrenz für TikTok und für Instagram. Das heißt, mal schauen, weil ich mal alles reinbuttern, alles, was die ganzen geilen Dinge machen, die ganzen geilen Messages von unseren Gästen. Jawohl.
Ja.
Danke euch da draußen, danke für die Portospenden, danke für die Kaffeespende und ihr da draußen bleibt gesund, werdet gesund und don't forget to rock'n'roll, sagt immer der Peter Krause. Jawohl, ich schließe mich an. Montag, 20 Uhr einschalten. Okay?
Schönes Wochenende an alle.
Schönes Wochenende.
Hier sind Mother of Loudness und Another Day und ich würde sagen, Another Weekend. Happy Weekend, lasst es krachen, bleibt gesund und viel Spaß beim Schneeschaufeln. Sogar heute Maul wird sagen.
Also, das ist jetzt wirklich nicht schön.
Das war jetzt nicht schön. Nein, das war jetzt nicht schön. Ach, so ein Depp wäre es.
Ich bin die Leidtragende, nicht der, ich.
Du hast ja auch nicht den Kreuz.
Ja, aber mit der Gesundheit. Bin krank geschrieben, eigentlich müsste es eher machen.
Mit dem Fuß so. Kommt schon.
Der Schleiffuß, schon wieder. Also, schauen wir mal kurz in den Chat noch rein, bevor wir, ihr dürft dann alle, der Ralle haut der Nacht hier raus, jawohl. Da würde ich sagen, dann macht man doch Metal Night Tübingen. Uwe, kommt zu uns dazu. Wir brauchen ein paar geile Metaller in unserem Fanclub.
Unbedingt.
Dann der Jürgen schreibt, ciao und servus, schade ist, das war es, jawohl. Und der Peter schreibt uns, danke. Und dir wächst gerade ein Monster aus der Hose. Der Fronal. Der Günther. Danke, lieber Günther. Und Frenji. Jawohl. Daniela. Bist doch länger da geblieben? Da schau her.
Bis
Dann
zum
natürlich
Schluss.
unsere liebe Heikele. Jawohl. Unsere Obergurke. Dann der Lormi, der braucht beim 6 54 Sekunden, hat er gesagt gehabt. Oder war das jetzt doch das Internet? Dirk und Steffi, seid gegrüßt. Der Heli, jawohl. So, und dann der Jürgen Rippel, Muldeminks, was ist das? Muldeminka, der spricht wieder in Rätseln. Gisela, auch dir ein wunderschönes Wochenende, du und deine Lieben. Lass euch gucken und sehen uns wieder hoffentlich am Montag, 20 Uhr. Mother of Loudness und hier sind sie, geile Band, geben Vollgas und wir sehen uns. Servus, für euch.
Ciao, servus. Für euch.
Servus.
For the night to come on, dance. call. Same old people generating, nothing left undone. Another season gone, we'll catch the sun. Feel that magic summer blossom, nowhere left to run. And we're waiting for the weekend, and we're heading for the night to come. Come on, get you. Come on, get you. Come on, get you. And we're waiting for the night. Everybody now is dancing to the music. Women, children, little hands and lock up having fun. Everybody now is grooving to the different night. Flashback to the early days, horizon sound of sight. Come on, get you. Come on, get you. Let's go. Come on, get you. 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 Everybody now is dancing to the music. Women, children, knuckle hands and locked us having fun. Everybody now is grooving to that different night. Flashback to the early days, horizon sound of sight. Come on, get you. Come on, get you. Come on, get you. And they're waiting for the night. And they're waiting for the night.
Neu, die METALHEADS FOREVER Rockcast Show Spotify Preview List. Hier könnt ihr schon mal reinhören, welche geilen Bands euch erwarten in diesem Monat. Die METALHEADS FOREVER Rockcast Show Preview List on Spotify.